Well, making a little engagement present. I've printed off a picture from the internet and I've just marked it with black biro to make it more clear, printed it out. Got a sheet of spalted birch, very nice, and I'm going to scroll saw this out. Needs a base. I'm hoping I've got enough wood for the base as well. So at this point I've put the wood through the thicknesser just to get it level on each side. I've covered the wood in masking tape, then I've used spray adhesive to spray the template on, and then I've used parcel tape over the top of everything. I believe that's meant to make the blade go through smoother as well, but I put parcel tape on top of everything and I'm ready to cut with the scroll saw. Now what I will do first though is in every opening I'm just going to drill a small hole so that we can put these scroll saw blade through. There's the holes drilled through now. I may have missed one of them, but it doesn't really matter when we're cutting it out. If we find that we've got one left, like that one, we can put a drill hole in it later. Well, I lost my scroll saw moving house. There's a bit of a story, but there we go. So this is a scroll saw that my brother Philip very generously gave me. I'm not overly familiar with it though, I've only used it once. So, I mean, there's nothing really any different, but you do get used to your own scroll saw. Now the bed, to do with the polish really, I'm just going to check that the bed is at a right angle with the blade. So very gently push the square up to the blade. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to set the table solid now so it doesn't move. So first things first, on this scroll saw there's only the on off, there's no speed adjustment. I think it's okay. I'm going to carry on using it, see how we go. So I've used the old blade that was already in there just to cut this out so it's easier to manoeuvre rather than having the whole section of wood. The other thing I've noticed is, don't know if you can tell from there, it only takes pin blades, which should be fine for this project, but not suitable for more finer work. I'm going to go ahead and stick a new blade in. So I've used Alston 5-inch pin end blades, and I've used a 15 TPI. I think that should be fine. There's an 18 in here. I'm going to try the 15 though in the first hole. Always make sure that you put the teeth in the right way, so the blade cuts on the downward stroke, not on the upward stroke, so the teeth are kind of pointing downwards if you like. Tension's good. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting. So I've cut the outline now. Now I'm going to start cutting the internal ones. Quite comfortable cutting the internal ones last on this one. Sometimes I choose to do those first. I haven't got a tripod with me at the moment, so I can't really show you me cutting. I hope you can still follow along with the video though. My workshop's still quite a mess from the move. It's not set up. There's a whole sequence of videos on me setting up the workshop, but I've only made very small starts at the moment. But why not subscribe, like the video and follow, and maybe even follow me building my workshop from what is quite a grim garage. As you can see, it's nowhere near set up, so I'm squeezing right into a corner to do my scroll sawing today. Still, why not subscribe and follow? I'd be very grateful, and if you can make some comments, even better. Well, we're getting there slowly. I hadn't noticed, so this is me being out of practice, when the blade had started to wander a bit, that it was dull, and I tried to live with it. As soon as I changed the blade, it went straight back to cutting properly, so there's a few wanders in it. I'm not overly convinced on the pin blade system, but I'm sticking with it. Let's finish this off now. Well, the moment of truth, they're all cut out. If anything I've learnt about doing this little project is I hate the pin system of blades, which may be a bit strong. I'm sure there's a use for them, but not for me, I don't think. let's peel the paper off. Let's see what we've got. Or the template, should I say. Another lesson for me is don't use spalted wood. Where the fault is in the wood, it's split. Don't know if you can see. So right up. So there's a bit of repairs to do. I think I can get away with it. I'm going to use a very thin CA glue, but I won't use spalted birch again. So I've chosen to lacquer the gift. That's one coat. Let's leave it and do another coat in half an hour or so.